The Council on the Arts is exceedingly proud to shine a spotlight on tonight's honorees, all of whom have roots in the city of New Rochelle. Their accomplishments add to the luster of our community and demonstrate how the arts inspire, educate, and enhance the quality of life for all our residents.
Spotlight on the Performing Arts, Ted Sperling. Ted Sperling's roster of musical productions reads like the hit parade of the modern musical stage. As an orchestrator, musical director, or conductor, he has had his hand in just about every classic Broadway musical, from his current production of My Fair Lady at Lincoln Center to his Tony Award-winning Light in the Piazza. Ted is also the artistic director of Master Voices, principal conductor for the Westchester Philharmonic, creative director of the 24-hour musicals, makes concert appearances as a pianist, and has had visiting conducting engagements with the San Francisco Symphony, Chicago Symphony, Boston Pops, and orchestras throughout the world. An upcoming production keeps Ted from being with us tonight, but he sends us greetings from his Lincoln Center dressing room and shared these thoughts.
I'm delighted and honored to be receiving this award from the New Rochelle Council on the Arts. I have a great fondness in my heart for New Rochelle. It's where I grew up since I was 3. And my mom still lives there in the same house that I grew up in. And all my early musical training was in New Rochelle, so I owed a great debt. I think it's crucial that kids be introduced to all forms of music as early as possible. I listened to the radio growing up. A carpool was a big place for listening to different kinds of music. My parents played classical music at home. We went to see Broadway shows. I played in my elementary school orchestra and band. I'm worried that we're in an age where entertainment is so disposable and so easily found and discarded that the importance of live music and coming together to share musical experience is being diluted or forgotten. So I applaud any community that has a council on the arts that puts live performance as something worthwhile and important. This communal act of enjoying a piece of entertainment, whether it be a show or a movie or a concert, I think is something you can't replicate at home. It's important to get to a place where you hear wood and strings and metal making sound waves that you're hearing directly from those instruments.
Spotlight on Business, Gerald Birmingham and Watermark Point. Jerry Birmingham, Executive Vice President of National Realty and Development Corp., was born in New Rochelle and has enjoyed a diverse career in all facets of real estate. Jerry is thrilled to have found an amazing soundfront property in his former hometown on which to create a new waterfront community. He finds great enjoyment in being able to build for others the type of place where he would like to live. Watermark Point has all the amenities of a private club. With exquisite water views of Long Island Sound from every angle, the first phase sold out quickly. As Watermark moves on to the final phase, they plan to incorporate art that complements the site's natural beauty. Recognizing that the arts are a vital component of a healthy and enriched community, Birmingham and Watermark Point rose to the challenge of funding new lighting for NERCA's Summer Sounds Concerts, a series of 14 free outdoor concerts at the Hudson Park Bandshell. We welcome Watermark Point to New Rochelle and shine a spotlight on Jerry Birmingham for his outstanding corporate leadership.
Spotlight on Arts Advocacy, Lynn Honeysett. Lynn Honeysett maintains, "I was born an artist, and even if it wasn't my destiny to become one, helping deliver this joy to others has been my passion." And that is exactly what she's done as executive director of the Pelham Arts Center for the last 7 years, and now and always as a staunch advocate for increasing access to the arts. While at the helm in Pelham, she created many new ways for people in the community to experience the arts, with a commitment to providing free arts access open to all people of all ages. Some of the creative projects she initiated include dramatic public art displays in the Arts Center's courtyard, a family-friendly free folk arts series, affordable arts classes for all ages, gallery talks, and a collaboration with the town of Pelham to open a sculpture garden at Wolf's Lane Park. In addition, Lynn was key to bringing Arts Fest to Pelham and was the linchpin to involving other Pelham arts and business organizations. It is with enormous pleasure and gratitude that NERCA celebrates Lynn tonight for her enthusiasm, creative energy, devotion, and commitment to spreading the joy that is art.
Spotlight on Philanthropy, the Kothwari family. It would be hard to find a family more deserving of honor than the Kothwari family. Each member of the family takes philanthropy and activism to heart, providing leadership in so many worthy causes and striving to make the world a kinder and more tolerant place. Farouk and Farida Kothwari grew up in Kashmir, in families steeped in art and design. Farouk came to the United States in 1965, joined Ethan Allen Furniture in 1980, and became president and CEO in 1988. Farouk and Farida set a high standard of community responsibility for their children, working across cultures and religious backgrounds to further mutual understanding and peace. The Family Foundation funds a broad range of initiatives, supporting important endeavors from conflict resolution to the arts, health and education, to humanitarian assistance. Farouk's extensive humanitarian work has been recognized by many, including 2 presidents, George W. Bush and Barack Obama. Farida is active in many metropolitan area groups, including the American Muslim Women's Association, Pearls for Peace, and Funkar International, an organization dedicated to preserving the culture and music of Kashmir. It's clear that their example has had meaning for their children, as Farah and Omar are following in their footsteps. Farah serves on the Westchester County Human Rights Commission and plays a leadership role in Indivisible Westchester. And Omar is active in charitable organizations in New York City where he lives. The New Rochelle Council on the Arts is honored to have the Kothwari family accept the Spotlight on Philanthropy Award.
Spotlight on Lifetime Legacy, Diane Flagello and Laura Faub. If you want to learn about the history of the New Rochelle Council on the Arts, spend an afternoon with these 2 dynamic women. Each joined the council more than 40 years ago, shortly after the city of New Rochelle created NERCA, and over the years, they have done it all. From staging operas and exhibits, to unearthing hidden Norman Rockwells, to hosting an Arturo Toscanini reunion, reuniting musicians from all over the globe who once performed with the maestro. But don't think for a moment that they've lost an ounce of energy. Diane still conducts children's operas, volunteers with song catchers, and is actively involved in the Manhattan School of Music, where she served as the director of the pre-college division for over 25 years. You will often find Diane at the summer music concerts selling raffle tickets or mixing punch at an artist reception. Laura's dedication to the arts is that of an ardent patron and devoted audience. After moving from the city to the suburbs, she missed the cultural opportunities that were readily available. So Laura rolled up her sleeves and got active in the council, using her creative energy and enthusiasm to build a base of support for the arts locally. Touting New Rochelle's long tradition of being home to creative talents, Laura and the board produced numerous exhibits and events that highlighted local talents, such as Tony Vaccaro, the distinguished Life and Look magazine photographer, sculptor Frederick Remington, who had his studios in New Rochelle, commercial illustrator J.C. Leyendecker, creator of the New Year Baby, and Arthur Rothstein, the celebrated photojournalist whose photos of the Oklahoma Dust Bowl are renowned. It is with great pleasure that the New Rochelle Council on the Arts honors these 2 amazing women for their hard work, enthusiasm, determination, and pure grit in sustaining the council for all these years, and for having the foresight to envision the role that arts play in enriching our community.
The New Rochelle Council on the Arts congratulates all of these outstanding honorees and thanks them for keeping the spotlight on the arts right here in New Rochelle.